In 2024, I think around October or November of that year, I got this microphone. And guess what? For me, I think what I needed was not on ground. And because of that, I keep procrastinating that since I don't have this gadget, since I don't have these devices, since my phone is not iPhone, my phone is not this one is not on ground. So I kept postponing when to start creating content. And the kind of thing I do, of course, is not really content per se, but though it is content because, yeah, this is my own channel of communicating my thoughts and then sharing what I know about clarity and purpose. So I thought my problem was the fact that I don't have a mic, I don't have ring light, I don't have tripod stand, I don't have, the center of the conversation has been what was missing, what was not on ground. But I later discovered that after I got the mic, and that has been the dream microphone, I've been praying, oh God, let me just get this, let me get this, let me get that. As at then I was using this mic that was not really sounding well. Although I now have another one here, this is from Holy Land, So when I got the mic, I discovered that 3 months down the line, I have not created anything. I was like, whoa. So it was not even the mic in the first place. It was the fact that I have not seen the strong reason enough why I should be sending out messages. And that is, that's pattern continue for many months. In fact, at the time I used to have a mentor, somebody that I reach out to him, I admire what he does, and then I say, okay, please, I need you to coach me on content creation, especially on YouTube. What do I need to do? What do I need to, to get started? And then after our session, of course, it was not free, and I paid, but at the time, I got so busy with activities, so much activities that I have to start ghosting him. I was not paying attention again, and then I have to mute. I don't want to. Okay, don't worry. When I'm ready, I'm trying to sort out this. I'm trying to, all manner of excuses. And that was how I was not able to do much. But I think 2025 again, of course, this is 2026. And then I now made up my mind that mentor, let's have a conversation. What's the problem? Why have you not started? What is delaying you? What are you looking for? And that is the major problem with most young people. You capitalize on what you don't have. And because of that, you are able to convince yourself that you don't have enough. You don't know enough. So you have not started. And many years are gone and you are still in the same spot. You have a message. You say God called you. You said you know something that you're supposed to teach. And because of the fact that you convince yourself that you don't have all it takes, because of that, you are still stuck. Messages that you're supposed to have sent out years ago, you have not done so. And let me tell you the honest truth. Do you know that there are some, of course, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, there are some missionaries in a remote area where their congregation put together is not up to 10. Some are not even up to 20, some 10, some 5, and then they have been there for decades. They have been there working. And the advent of social media, you can shoot a single video and it will get to 1,000, 10,000, a million, and then you are not taking advantage. See, let me tell you the honest truth. Your problem is not what you don't have. Your problem is procrastination, fear disguised in what is lacking. So this is my message to you. How long will you keep procrastinating and postponing what you should be doing now? There are so many souls that are tied to your message. There are so many lives that your refusal to give up will give them a hope for living. And imagine that you stop and you give up. And of course, as a person of faith, imagine that Jesus never died and he gave up because he felt there are so many things. In fact, the people he came to die for never believed in him in the first place. He was killed out of hatred. Some of us, especially the young people, the problem is you are looking for validation. You do something and you want people to believe in you before you start. You share your dreams with people. The moment you start, a few days into it, few months, no likes, no comments, and because of that, all the energy drops. There is no consistency because there is no testimonial. Somebody reached out to me and was asking me, dude, so how far? I've not been seeing you about so and so again. What's happening? I say, oh, more. Even right now that I'm shooting this, I'm not really strong. You can say it, you may be able to know that from the way I'm looking or the way I sound, but it does not stop me from showing up. And this is how you win in life. You don't necessarily need to wait until you figured out life. Clarity will come as you make progress, and I hope this helps. So I have a community of young-minded people who we meet, and then I share with them things that you really need to know about clarity, consistency, and purpose. And if that is something you need, you can click somewhere around on my bio. You can click my bio to join my growth community, and I hope this helps. And again, remember, don't wait for tomorrow. Destinies are tied to your rising. This is not motivation. This is a call for responsibility. See you in the next video. Shedimentor. Cheers.